Hi guys, today's topic is going to be on after a challenge group, what you do. So it's really important to let your challengers know in your group that at the end of the group, what's going to be next for them. A lot of them will probably reach out to you before like a week or two's up and ask you what's next, and you can explain to them what your plan is, but just know that the majority of them probably have some anxiety around the fact that they've had this nice close-knit group and support and accountability for 21 days, and then they think like that's just going to drop off, and what's going to happen to them? They'll be back where they started. So it's important to let them know what your plan is for afterwards to keep them accountable. And honestly, each person is different. I've had some people who I roll into my graduate group, which I'll explain, and I've had some people who really feel like they need that close-knit continued support and another round of a challenge group, and they'll do that. Or have people that go out of my challenge groups and then months later they want to hop back into a challenge group, and I'll add them back. So take it case by case, understand what your customers' goals are and what you need to do for them to get them there. So I handle this usually in three ways. First, I want to ensure that I'm getting ahead of all of the what's next questions. So I'll post a video in my challenge group, and I'll explain what happens after the group is done. I'll do this about a week out. I'll explain to everyone that they'll be rolling into my graduate group, which is just a group of all of my customers who have been through a challenge group. It's a Facebook group, and it's the same thing. It's a place where we're all there to post pictures, recipes, give each other support, hold each other accountable, lift each other up when we're struggling. And the structure is very similar. Every month I'll be adding new people in. But in this group now, we're all the leaders. It's not just me that's the coach leading the group. It's more free form. Everyone's kind of a master at the program that they've done by now, so they can answer questions. They can talk about Shakeology and help others. So we're all kind of the leaders, and we're all in it together. So second, I'll post a video about the benefits of coaching. And I think this is really important to do in the challenge group because everyone has a sense of what a coach is like now, right? They've seen me lead this group. They've seen the kind of posts I've done, the things that I'm doing to hold myself accountable. So it's a really good way to recruit your challengers to be coaches, because some of them might be thinking like, maybe I can do this too. And it's a great way. I explained to them that's a really great way for them to continue to hold each other accountable. I can't say for certain that if I wasn't coaching, I would still be here on my healthy journey. Like I 100% believe, because I've chosen to keep myself accountable to others, that I'm still here today. And so people don't have to be at their goal to want to help others be at theirs. So it's important to know that. And the third thing is I make sure that I've set reminders in my phone for when people's Shakeology is about to ship out, so I can offer them the discount coach opportunity to do their Shakeology on continuing home direct for the discount. So I use the Swipes app. It's SWIPES, and I will, a month out or the day that someone's orders, I'll set a reminder in my phone for 5 days prior to talk with them about what their plan is for continuing Shakeology. So throughout the month in the group, obviously we're talking about Shakeology, we're sharing recipes, so I know for certain that that person is liking their Shakeology, and if they're not, then we're playing with recipes or changing things around so they're more comfortable with it and they're seeing the benefits of it every day. And then I will send them a message. I'll ask them, what they plan on doing for the next round, if they want to continue their current program or if they want to switch it up and try something new. And also, are they still enjoying their Shakeology, and is that something they want to continue? If it is, there's an option for a discount. So at that point, that's when I kind of tell them that I'll send them the information for the discount option, and I explain to them that, this is what all of the girls in my graduate group are doing, anyone that's on Home Direct, my husband. There's no point in paying full price when you shouldn't have to. And so the last thing, so I talked about what I do in my challenge groups, right? I'm posting a video explaining what's next. I'm talking about the benefits of coaching, and I'm making sure all of those people are rolling on as my personally sponsored coaches with the discount Shakeology. And so I did a presentation on one of our team calls about how I handle my graduate group. So I'm going to run through that again. If you guys have already seen this, or if you watch the video, please feel free to stop watching. Or if you want to rewatch me talk, please do. So let me just find this and share my screen. Okay. Oops, where'd it go? There we go. All right. Okay, so how I rock my graduate groups. This is how I operate them, and I've explained some of this already. Every challenger is added within 2 days of the month's challenge group wrapping, and that includes all of my personally sponsored coaches, anyone that's already signed on to coach. And I put a post, like I said, to kind of explain the next steps, or I'll do a video, which I prefer to do. And I'll send personal messages to everyone to just kind of make sure they're comfortable with, what's going forward. It sets a frame for the expectation of the group, so people understand they will continue to have this accountability and support, but they're also now considered a leader and a master in what they did. Every month I will do a post tagging individuals, welcome to the group, so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so. They've just completed a round of 21-day fix. Excited to be here with all of you. Let's welcome them to the group. I always welcome my graduate existing customers back into a challenge group if they're on Home Direct, or if they purchased a new program. If they feel like they need just a little extra accountability that month to get back on track, those people are welcome to join me in my challenge groups. And I still follow up with these people. They're my customers. So it's not every week like I do my challengers, but if I'm not in communication with them or I don't see them posting, I will send them a message about once a month to kind of check in on them. Or however I know that they need the support. Some graduates I'm talking to every day or every week. Some, are off and running and I don't talk to them for a month or so. So it's really just a sense, again, in the graduate group of community. And that's what everyone, is here and looking for. So like I said, the key is to really shift the focus from you being the leader to everyone in the group being leader. And I think that makes everyone accountable for content and posts in the group, and that's worked out for me. So I don't plan like I do in my challenge groups. I don't plan like content posts twice a day. It's not structured like that. It's much more freeform. So I put up a spontaneous post. The other day I saw a link for some recipes of chili, throw that up. If I think at the beginning of the year I talked about goal setting, just whatever kind of comes to my mind, I post it. And of course, sweaty selfies, those never change. Every morning I'm pretty much putting up a picture in there. We share a lot of recipes, like I said. We hold each other accountable. And so for me, ask yourself what got you the most engagement in your challenge groups, because these are the people that are in your graduate group, right? Do more of that. So for me, my girls love an extra workout. They're crazy, I know. But so we have these continued once a month bonus workouts, or I'll post a bonus workout myself for people to do. So whatever it is, if people love the water challenge, if people love recipes, do more of that. That's what people in your group want to see. So how I keep engagement up, just continue to post. These people are your most loyal customers, and you cannot overlook them by trying to get new customers. Like I said, posts don't have to be content. They can be spontaneous. It can be any topic or challenges you did in your challenge group. You can do in your graduate group. Make it overlap or do it again. People love that. Don't overthink it. Change out your banner photo at the top of the group consistently, so people know, it's a new fresh month. Keep it clean. Focus on goal setting. So these people, they might not be at their goal, and even if they are, they're trying to maintain their goal. So it's important to understand where everyone's at and how you can help them get there. And then discuss any topics that you've heard in your personal development. If you're looking for things to post about, whether that be in your challenge group or your graduate group, think about what you heard that week and then post about that in your challenge group. People love personal development stuff just like we do. So here's a few ideas of things that we've done. We do, like I said, a monthly fitness challenge, which you can just find on Pinterest. My girls have pulled it themselves and put it in the group. I haven't even done it. So this is just something every day that's like 30 jumping jacks, burpees, push-ups, whatever. And then everyone every morning or every evening is posting, day 1 done, day 2 done. It just keeps people engaged. If you have a lot of people that are in the area, you can sign up for a new fitness class and try to round up some people to do it with you, or a 5K. Over Thanksgiving, I just put a post out that I was going to do my second ever 5K, but first turkey trot type thing the morning of Thanksgiving. And we had a bunch of girls who were also doing 5Ks in that morning, not all together, but in different places. All together that morning, we were just, posting pictures of what we looked like before and after the race. And it was just fun to have something new. You don't have to box yourself into these home workouts. You can encourage any type of fitness. These people, they just want to stay healthy and fit. And so however that is, and however you need to tie that community back to them, then do that. The water challenge, I'll just do any time that I'm feeling like I really sucked on my water the day before, and people are always loving that. You can do raffles and giveaways. If you have any prizes, let's say that you've won through Beachbody or just a water bottle or whatever that you want to give away, do that. Post, whoever tags me in a transformation post on your own page wins X, stuff like that. So just think of creative ways to keep people engaged if you need it. Think about adding instead of subtracting. These people, your challengers, your customers have just gone through this total life revamp where they're cutting out food and they're adding exercise and they're doing all these things that they're taking away all these things that they weren't before. And so a fun way to switch that up is to think about adding things. So parking further away for a month and walking, taking the stairs at work instead of the elevator. So stuff like that, eating more vegetables, fruits, whatever. You can do photos of the day. I have a collaborative Pinterest board where I add everyone in my challenge group to that they can pin recipes. And so if I make something, I'll just, post made the black bean and sweet potato recipe. Thank you so much, X, for posting it. I loved it. And again, it just keeps people involved. And then promote new programs here first. This is the number one thing I do. When I see that there's going to be a new program or a new Shakeology or any new product, I'm promoting it here first, and I'm trying to get these girls engaged with me to do the new program with me, to get excited about these things. They deserve, before anyone else on my Facebook feed, to know what the new products are and what's kind of coming. And the challengers who are motivated in your challenge group will probably continue to be the ones that will post in your grad group. So don't think every single person is going to post, but the ones that are involved and active, those, whatever they need, you feed into them. A couple final thoughts. Customer retention is huge. Like I said, do not overlook these people. They are your most important customers. Think about why they were your customers initially. They wanted the accountability, the support, the group atmosphere. Just make sure you're maintaining this for them. Can you continue to promote Shakeology and Beachbody On Demand? Anytime I'm using a Beachbody On Demand new workout, or a challenge of the day, or challenge du jour, sorry. I'm posting about that so people see the benefit in those two things. Like I said, your grad should always get sneak peeks before your rest of your Facebook followers on new products and announcements. Encourage any type of fitness. Like I said, it doesn't have to be in this home workout box. Celebrate things together. So birthdays, anniversaries, engagements, weddings, whatever. Celebrate them together. Tag that person. Have everyone wish them happy birthday. Like, you guys are a community, and you need to create that sense. And then continue being you. They don't want to see a robot of a coach. They don't want to see someone that's always perfect. You have struggles too. I don't drink water every day, my gallon every day. I eat cookies, I drink wine. Like, some days I need to get back on track, and I'm honest with my group about that, and they help me. They help keep me accountable. And then, like I said in the beginning, these people are with you as your customer, with you as the coach, because they want to be under you. They want to see you be authentic. They want to see your heart shine through. They want your honesty. So just be yourself. Let people see the real, imperfect, flawed, quirky, weird, beautiful, magical person that you are. And this is how, like I said, I run. Let me stop sharing if I can. This is how I run kind of the last few things in my challenge groups, rolling into my graduate groups. Let me know if you guys have any questions. But bottom line is, it's really important to give your customers a feel for what is next for them, to maintain the sense of accountability and community that you started in the challenge group, and then to also recruit any new coaches. So if you see anyone that's super engaged and active, and you think, wow, they could do this, they could be a new coach, make sure you're reaching out and telling them, like, hey, don't think I'm crazy. I know you just started, but like, you can do what I'm doing. And have you ever thought about it? And then also making sure those people are continuing on their Shakeology on the discount home direct option as your personally sponsored coaches. So those are the things I do as my challenge group's wrapping. Let us know if you have any questions about any of this. We're happy to answer.